Hi everyone, my name's Michelle and I'm from El Dorado, Arkansas. My handle is the Barlow Queen and today's my launch of my channel, so thanks for stopping by. I just wanted to kind of give you an, I guess, variety of what's going to be on the channel. I will show some knives when I get them in. I've already done a what you totin' today to show you the Barlow, and I have it in my pocket along with my cross. And this is my beautiful Barlow, Beaver Creek Barlow, that I carried today as my carry. We'll also do devotionals from time to time if something strikes me. We're going to do recipes, some of them new recipes we're just trying out. Some are going to be recipes that are tried and true, that are super yum. And I'm not going to lie, I don't do fancy stuff. I'm more recipes that taste really good. People ask me to make cakes and I sell them, but like I say, I'm not a decorator. I don't do flowers. I don't do whatever. It's just a good cake, or whatever dessert I'm doing at the time. So today, I just wanted to jump on here and give you a taste of the channel. And so I'm going to do what I think is an amazing gift for a girlfriend, your mom, anybody that you know actually that likes to read. I am an avid reader and I get so absorbed into the stories. I cry. I'm like so invested into these characters, and my husband's like, "Why are you crying?" And I'm like, "Well, such and such just got hit by a bus," or just whatever's going on. But I'm very emotionally invested into my books, so I'm a nerd. But anyway, so I just want to tell you about a store that is in town, and it's called Not the Ordinary. There are two antique stores that she has a booth at. One at Maxfield's Antiques, and she actually has two booths at Everybody's Antiques. And her booth number's 110. You go in, and she's got a place set up where she sells books, and it's called Blind Date with the Book. So as you can see, you don't see a cover. It's all taped up in brown paper. And here's her Not the Ordinary price tag on it. So this is $12.95. I know other stores do this, not in my town, but other places, and they're like $4 or $5 more. So for $12.95, I think that's a fabulous, fabulous deal. But you get to pick what kind of book you read. So this one is a romantic suspense book. So on the side over here, it says Blind Date with the Book. So, if you want some downtime, no kids, whatever, pick a book in the genre you like, make you a glass of wine, get you some hot tea, whatever you like, and just curl up with a good book. So these are guaranteed good books. They're used, of course, and Not the Ordinary puts in a tea bag. So this is chamomile tea. And I actually drink a lot of hot tea, but I've never drank chamomile. I like peppermint tea, hot peppermint tea the best. But she also puts a homemade bookmark, Not the Ordinary, and some stickers. But if you look here, it says this is Romance Writers of America Hall of Fame inductees. #1 New York Times best-selling author, 4.0 on Google Reads. So you're getting a good book. And it actually gives you, whichever you pick for your genre, it actually gives you a synopsis of what's going on to see if it's something that interests you. So this says a young woman returns to her hometown to open a stylish home design shop. She has left years ago and her friend's brutal murder. What? Oh, after her friend's brutal murder, but has now returned and forges a new bond with her deceased friend's brother. Sounds scandalous, doesn't it? But the murderer is still out there and is nearby. So that is very intriguing to me. It sounds like a fabulous book. So I'm going to open it with you guys. It's taped up pretty well to show you what this book is. Don't worry if it don't want to open. That's why I got my knife right here. My Barlow sitting beside me. But like I said, I think this is fabulous, inexpensive. Get your secret palette work. One of your besties, they're having a bad day. Just give them, you know, murder, suspense, history, biographies, whatever. They have tons of genres. And like I said, you're guaranteed a good book. Okay. This was taped a little bit better than I thought it was. So this is Carolina Moon by Nora Roberts. See that? And I do like Nora Roberts as an author. I do really like her books. And this one I have not read. So I'll show you. Carolina Moon. So this is my next read. And I'm one of those people that I like the book in my hand. I like to smell the book, turn the pages, bend them. I mean, it's not the same as on a Kindle. I do have a Kindle and it has a lot of books on it, but nothing like the real thing. So anyway, that's what I wanted to show you today. Just kind of give you an impromptu. This is something that can be on the channel. Like I said, it might be a recipe, might be a devotional, might be a knife and a book. You just never know what you're going to get. You don't never know what's going to come out of my mouth. I ain't even going to lie to you, but I try to keep it not too smart alecky, because I try to keep the Lord and Savior, you know, first and foremost in my life. So I try to represent. I got my John 3:16 sweatshirt on. I'm always cold, so you most likely will always see me in a sweatshirt. But that's all I had for you guys for today. Thank you so much for stopping in. We're almost to 8 minutes, so I did good just to hop on, give you an introduction, hop off. But there'll be more to come in the future. I've got a bunch of ideas, and I'll just keep it rolling. Thanks. I love you guys.